match, come back within 3 matches, and we can talk about what happened. If it's a rule violation, make sure you're bringing the manual and the rule number with you so we can discuss what happened. And last but not least, make sure you're having fun. You guys put a lot of hard work into getting here today, and I'm super excited to see the robots you've made. Any questions? I'm gonna stand here for a while. Oh, we have a question. The asterisk, so that's a surrogate match. So we don't have the correct number of teams to have everyone only play the matches that count. So if you have a star, you still need to show up and you still need to play, but it will not count towards your ranking points. Okay. Is it on? Oh, there we go. Anything else? Yes. What might be penalties? So you should look at the game manual to see which penalties are for which rules that were violated. Yes. Excellent. Maybe more forward. No. This side. Cool. If you have any other questions, come see me in the question box.
Hi, everybody. I don't know how loud that is coming for you guys, but I'd like to say welcome, everyone. Welcome to Decode. We are presented by RTX, part of the first age. I get an echo up here. Can you guys hear me back there in the top? Yes? Okay, great. Presented by Qualcomm. This is our 11th Minnesota FTC qualifier tournament this season. My name is Paula Beckel. I'm the executive director for High Tech Kids. And I'd like to share also that I have other people here. So if you see Vicki Cody, she is our program director. And if you see other people in purple shirts, you're looking for Vicki and I if you have questions. Just wanted to call that out. We do have other staff you've probably interacted with. I want to call out Chris Simonson, who did a ton of work helping prepare this in partnership with this great team behind us. She is at one of our other Minnesota FTC qualifiers, as well as Katie Stalker and Sarah Steffen. So for today, our nonprofit, High Tech Kids is a nonprofit. We have partnered with FIRST to organize events in Minnesota since 1998 for First Lego League and since 2018 for First Tech Challenge. We're thrilled to have 180 registered FTC teams in Minnesota this year, which makes us one of the largest partners for FTC in the world. High Tech Kids is also the Minnesota partner for First Lego League Challenge and Explore. This means we are supporting tournaments and events for over 800 robotics teams this season alone. Way to show up, Minnesota. I think that's something to really cheer about, you guys. We really have an amazing STEM robotics community, and thanks to all of you for participating. So now I'd like to recognize and thank our host organization, Northwest Metro Robotics, and our host, Ryan. Is Ryan still in here? Just give him a big hand. You guys, there's a ton of work that goes into this. This organization does so much to organize this event alongside a large group of dedicated volunteers, many of whom are alumni of FIRST programs. Every one of these contributes to making this event possible, so please show your appreciation every chance you get. Now, we ask all of you today to honor the FIRST ethos, gracious professionalism. This means doing your best work and at the same time, respecting and valuing the other students, teams, and volunteers here. Also, please be respectful of our host school by cleaning up after yourselves, as we would really like to return next year. This is a great venue, so thanks for that. Now, just a few more valuable announcements. Please pick up your feedback form along with your portfolio during playoffs. A table will be set out as soon as you finish all your matches today. Please return the driver, coach, human badges to the scorekeeper table right here. Now, safety matters to us. You must be wearing safety glasses or eyeglass side shields. If you are on the floor of the arena, that's here, anywhere you're up here, make sure safety glasses are on, as well as in the team pit area. This includes visitors to the pit area. We do have a limited number of safety glasses and side shields for sale at the entrance to the pit. Now, also take a moment to look around with your team as you walk back to the pits to note the emergency exits. If you have an emergency situation, please notify a High Tech Kids staff. We're in purple shirts. There are other purple shirt teams here. Look for myself or Vicky behind me. In addition to that, if you see, and if we're not available, also one of our key volunteers, such as our FTA, our head refs, our judge advisors, or volunteers wearing a bright pink lanyard. Now, keeping us safe is everyone's responsibility. So during this event, please help us keep walkways and exits clear. And if you see something unsafe, like a tripping hazard or a spill, please connect and correct the issue immediately or ask someone for help. Now, in addition to physical safety, let's also remember that everyone here deserves to have an emotionally safe and fun experience. If something or someone is making you feel uncomfortable, please find a trusted adult and ask for help. We are a community who looks out for each other, so if you see someone who might be struggling, please check in with them and see how you can help. And thank you for making this a safe and enjoyable event for all. So, a couple other announcements. Concessions are available for sale in the cafeteria, as well as all money raised help support the Northwest Metro Robotics. Okay, and now I'd like to wish you all good luck to all the teams and bring out our MC, Colton, who will introduce himself and welcome and thank our volunteers before we start the competition. Thank you.
Good morning, First Tech Challenge. Are you ready to make some noise? This is going to be a really fun day. We're going to pull. Thank you. This is going to be a really fun day. We saw some robots getting inspected this morning. We saw one of the first robots yesterday here actually stacked and scored 20 points for parking in this square. So we'll see how we can do today and keep that excitement going. Welcome, my name is Colton. I get the pleasure to be your MC today. And as many of you know, First and High Tech Kids are more than nonprofits. They are global robotics programs preparing youth for the future. First engages young people, kindergarten through 12th grade, in their STEM programs like First Lego League Explore and Challenge, First Tech Challenge, and even First Robotics Competition. First Tech Challenge started in 2005. That's actually the same year I started competing in First Lego League, and is now up to 8,000 teams in 55 countries. And by joining today, you are part of this movement. What I'd like to do is thank some of our teams of volunteers today. And while I am describing what they do, you can decide which role would fit you best. Today is always a great day to sign up to be an FTC volunteer. And if you're not volunteering this year, you can still sign up today and then get notified next fall when it's time to go to some trainings or get some on-the-job training. First, we have the judges. The judges had a difficult job today of seeing what the teams had to present this morning, and now throughout the day doing pit judging and singling out the best team for each award as the day goes on through those difficult deliberations. Can you please give our judges a big round of applause? Next, I'd like to recognize our scorekeeper and First Tech Challenge advisors and FTA's field supervisors, their assistants, the ball catchers in their bright high-vis jackets today. They have to know the score system inside and out, keep this event running smoothly today, sometimes throw a really good catch and a really good throw. Please give them a big round of applause. Your next option would be to become a referee in these striped shirts. Our referees know the rules inside and out. We have two of our head referees here today. Also a great role to move into. Plus, Laura is even on the field, the game design committee, not for this year. They do an every other year teamwork situation. But please give our referees a big round of applause. Or, this is not in the script, you could be an MC. My favorite part of that is you can show up here at like 9:30. Didn't have to wake up as early today. And finally, we'd like to thank our mentors and coaches who are critical to your learning experience and to your team success. Many of you are also mentoring teams from our other programs like First Lake League Challenge, Explore, or even FRC. Students, can you please give your parents, coaches, mentors a big round of applause? Thank you. Now, for the general schedule of today, many of you may know this already. You've competed this year, but we've got a couple, 2, 3 teams here today who it's their first event of the season. In just a few moments, we'll start qualification matches right here. Field 1, odd matches will be on your left. Field 2, even matches will be on your right. After qualification matches, we'll head into alliance selection, where our top-ranked teams will choose their partners for this afternoon's playoffs. During the playoffs, we'll also celebrate with awards in between the matches, and then we'll wrap up finding out who wins the awards, including the Inspire Award, and who advances to state in like 3 weeks. Ooh, it's getting close. First, robotics is often referred to as a sport for the mind. We're very proud of that description. In keeping with the tradition of all sporting events, please stand up, remove your hat, and join us for the national anthem. Teams, let's get this competition started. Teams in match 1 and match 2, please come up to the fields, turn your robots on, get them ready to play. If you do not know how this game works, if you are a family member visiting and you're like, what is this we're going to watch? We do have a animation that will play on the screen here that describes the gist of the Decode robot game. Let's meet the teams for match number 1 on the Red Alliance. Audience, I'm going to say a team's name, and you are going to make a whole lot of noise. Red Alliance, we've got team 27-328. Say hello to Cyberlinks. Joining them, 19706, Potential Energy. On the Blue Alliance, 14434, Flamin' Robots. And finally, 24367, Chaos Potatoes. Cyberlinks is from Lakeville South High School. Chaos Potatoes is also from Lakeville South High School. We'll see which of the Lakeville South High School. I'm a Lakeville North kind of guy, so I don't know, but I'm sorry. There's probably lots of you around today. I shouldn't have made myself so vulnerable. We're good, referees. Good, and Sharon is ready. Blue Alliance is ready. Let's start this match in 3, 2, 1, go. Blue Alliance, 1, 2. Oh, looked like 3. Now we got 3 for the Blue Alliance, 2 for the Red Alliance, all scored in autonomous mode. Potential Energy, she's launching one more. 2, 3, 1 makes it for the Red Alliance. 3 and 3.
Your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
About even here, coming out of autonomous mode. That one went too high. Blue Alliance scoring an artifact classified. That's scored by Flamin' Robots. Flamin' Robots scoring another for the Blue Alliance. Potential Energy scoring 2 for the Red Alliance. Flamin' Robots a little too high. Looks like Chaos Potatoes is not moving. Oh, sorry, that is Cyberlinks. I think that's Cyberlinks. Potential Energy, 1, 2 classified artifacts for the Red Alliance. Teams have 1 minute remaining. Yeah, Chaos Potatoes not moving. Seeing if they can get their robot moving again before the end of the match. Still plenty of time to score more artifacts. Potential Energy, 1, 2 more artifacts for the Red Alliance. Flamin' Robot scoring for the Blue Alliance. Teams have 30 seconds left. Potential Energy scoring 1, 2 more artifacts. That is a unclassified artifact. If the ramp is full of artifacts, they are only worth 1 point each. 12 seconds left. Robots are looking to park inside of those boxes for 5 or 10 points. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, teams. Audience, give them a round of applause. Let's meet our teams for match number 2. Red Alliance 10-430. Audience, make some noise for Ducks Under Construction. Joining them is Team 16-9-17 in their hometown, the Gear Wizards. Blue Alliance 22-239. It's WIR. 78-96. Make some noise for the Royal Screw-Ups. Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance is ready. Let's start this match in 3, 2, 1, go. Lots of artifacts to launch. So, launching more artifacts. That is WIR and the Royal Screw-Ups. Gear Wizards launching artifacts for the Red Alliance. Ducks Under Construction. One of them too far. One artifact scored. The Royal Screw-Ups for the Blue Alliance. WIR scored for the Blue Alliance. Getting those artifacts to not bounce out is all part of a strategy. You launch them too high, they'll bounce right out and not be worth any points. Teams have 1 minute remaining. Gear Wizards scoring for the Red Alliance. WIR scoring for the Blue Alliance. Royal Screw-Ups scoring for the Blue Alliance. That was a close one. Ducks Under Construction scoring 1, 2 more for the Red Alliance. Teams have 30 seconds left. You can see on the Gear Wizards robot that spinning directional piece on top of the robot sometimes spins all the way around. Like that robot is automatically tracking what direction that launcher should be pointing. Super cool technology, sensors used on that robot so you don't have to aim. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Score of the day, 88. Now that we're all awake, let's meet the teams from match number 3 on the Red Alliance. Make some noise for 20-052, the Farsiders. Joining them is 26-205, Thunder Wolves. On the Blue Alliance, say hello to 22-264, Digital Disruptors. And finally, 75-88, Volt Vortex. Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance is ready. Let's start this match in 3, 2, 1, go. Red Alliance bouncing out of the goal, scoring 1. That is by the Thunder Wolves. Thunder Wolves robot, impressive. Also, their game controller holders in their driver station, super cool. Yeah, some wolves holding your controllers while your robot's playing autonomous mode. We're working on that sound thing. Well, now I'm like, there we go. Red Alliance scoring 1, 2, 3. More class artifacts by the Thunder Wolves. The Farsiders picked up artifacts from the human area. Ooh, they're launching all the way across the field. Come on, Farsiders. A little bit too far. Digital Disruptors. I love the design of that robot just because I've seen nothing like it this year. We've seen rotating artifact selectors horizontally, but we have not seen a vertical selector yet. Very fun to watch. There we go. Red Alliance, another classified artifact. Blue Alliance, 2 more classified artifacts. Scold by Volt Vortex. Digital Disruptor scoring for the Blue Alliance. Teams have 45 seconds left. Red Alliance scoring 1, Blue Alliance scoring 1, 2, 3, 20 seconds. Blue Alliance making room for classified. Teams are looking at points. Sorry, 10 or 5 points. 3, 2, 1. We've got scores coming up on the screen for that match. This goes to the Red Alliance. That is the Farsiders and Thunder Wolves with a new high score of the day, 108 points. This is match number 4 on the Red Alliance. Makes the noise. Your team 24-0-15, and it's Batman. Joining them is 24-8-36, Gen 2. On the Blue Alliance is 23-6-20, Artificial Intelligence. And 31-2-53, Creative Engineers. We are ready. Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance is ready. Let's start this match in 3, 2, 1, go. Alliance taking artifacts for score, and one robot launching artifacts in the opposite direction of the score of the goals there. That one was too high, and then it scored, and then too low. Blue Lion scoring one. That was scored by Artificial Intelligence. Sometimes artificial intelligence needs to learn through practicing. That's what that was. Batman scoring for the Red Alliance, 1. Let's see another Batman, Red Alliance, 2 classified artifacts. Teams have 1 minute remaining. Blue Line scoring 2, that's Artificial Intelligence. Artificial Intelligence back with more artifacts. There we go, there's one more for the Blue Alliance. Gen 2 taking a lot of launches there of artifacts, none scoring for the Red Alliance. 30 seconds left. But these teams have another 4 matches or so to fine-tune this, get higher scores throughout the day. There's another for the Blue Alliance. Artificial Intelligence parking for 10 points. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, teams. I need to give them a round of applause. When these robots are parking inside of their color square, if all of the contact area of their robot, the wheels or anything else touching the field, is within inside that square, they get 10 points for that robot. If their robot is partially inside, they can get 5 points. So we got one robot that looks like, I'm not a referee though, 10 points plus 5, and then 2 robots here with like a 5 points for being partially inside of that square. That's what they're going for. And the only way to get 20 points in that situation is to have one robot raise up out of the square or above to make room for the other robot to also be fully supported within that square. We saw one of those yesterday. This match goes to the Red Alliance. That is Batman and Gen 2 with 51 points. We are looking for Roboku. We need team 7897, Roboku on the field. Ah, ah. We are restarting some computers or something. We're getting there, but the whole thing here, and actually this is a great sound to us because I'm way too hot. Is we're also tuning fixing the sound system so that you don't have to rupture your eardrums throughout the day. But we're making adjustments. Yes, for lunch, like this will be smooth sailing. And teams might hear the buzzer sound to start their robots and don't start the robots yet. They're going to run into these poor officials on the field. That is just, again, us getting all these sound levels correct.